Hey, this is Dr. Cozette M. White, America's #1 advisory accountant and tax expert. I am just extremely excited. We are here embracing this lovely weather, this beautiful scenery. We are here in Honolulu, Hawaii, wrapping up the year and just celebrating our Christmas here away from home. The weather is just so beautiful. What is it that I do and who do I service? I service clients who are looking to gain clarity and focus with their finances. And what I do specifically is I go in and look at my clients' current organization, look at how they can save money, how they can save tens and thousands of dollars by putting together tax strategies, implementing tax strategies that they can start right now, today, not tomorrow, not yesterday, but right now. And that is what I do. We look at their KPIs, key performing indicators, look at some of the ways that they are throwing away money and how we can plug those leaks up. So that's what I do. I'm all about the bottom line, profitability, saving you money. So I wanted to talk to you guys about SMART goals. And why is it that I'm talking to you about SMART goals as I am here on this vacation? SMART goals are goals that are specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and one that's on a timetable, one in which you can realistically meet. The reason why I wanted to share that is because someone called me while I was here and said, hey, what are you doing in Hawaii? How'd you guys get there? But listen, if you know anything about me, I am very, very, very strategic. And most things that I do, I plan them out. There are some things that I do spare of the moment, but I'm very strategic about everything that I do. And I want you guys to be very strategic about the things that you do as we talk about your business. When we talk about your business heading into the new year, you have to be clear. You have to be crystal clear about where you want to go, how you're going to get there, and what it takes to get there. And it all takes a plan, you guys. You see, I didn't get on this trip just because I wanted to come. Back in February, March, we decided that we wanted to come on this trip. So we were very specific about where we wanted to go. How did we measure this? We measured this by making sure that we put things in place so that our savings were where we wanted them to be, so that once we got here, we could spend the way we wanted to, we could eat the way we wanted to, and we could go on the excursions the way that we wanted to. We knew that the goal was attainable because we started planning back in February, March time frame. It was realistic for us because we knew that we can meet it, and it was within a time frame that we could do. So listen, I want you guys, as you plan for 2020, be crystal clear about the goals that you set. If your goal is to increase your sales by 50%, how are you going to get there? If you don't know right now, today, at the end of December, how you're going to go there, then let me tell you this. It is time that you devise a plan and be very specific. Map out the entire year. Map out, there's 52 weeks in a year, right? So you need to be very, very crystal clear how you're going to achieve that goal. And I always say start with the end in mind. So whatever goal you want to achieve, think backwards. Think about what do you need to put in step to get there? What marketing tools do you need to get there? What accountability partners do you need to get there? What coaches do you need to help you achieve your goal? Because see, there's one thing that I do know for sure, and that is we cannot get anywhere on our own. There must be someone that's holding us accountable. There must be a coach in place, because we can try to do it by ourselves, but I guarantee you the more and more you try to do this by yourself, you're not going to do it, you guys. So hire someone that can help you reach whatever goal it is that you are trying to reach. As you're setting those 12 months goals, be very specific. How are you going to reach those goals? What metrics do you have in place to achieve those goals? I call those key performance indicators. How are you going to measure the fact that you want to grow 25%? Is that grow 25% in revenue? Is that grow in 25% new customers, organic customers? Is that grow 25% by increasing your staff? What is it? Be very, 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 very clear, you all. If it is in hiring individuals, how are you going to grow that team? How are you going to go about soliciting for new candidates? How are you going to go about the interview process? How are you going to measure the candidates that you need to bring into your organization? So be very, very, very clear. Make sure you can measure the goal, and then make sure that it's attainable. All we hear is that I want to scale my business. Everyone wants to scale their business. Everyone wants to see their revenues increase. But if you are not putting the proper measurements in place right now, the proper steps, strategically planning, then you're not going to scale and grow in the magnitude in which you want to. It sounds good, but you got to do something about it, you all, in order to realistically grow. Is the goal realistic? If the goal is not realistic, then don't write it down. It needs to be something that you can achieve, something that you can attain, because it's nothing like setting a goal and not being able to achieve the goal, reach the goal. You're just really setting yourself up for failure. Really, it is. And then last but not least, the timetable. We're talking about an annual goal. Can you really, truly reach your goal in the time frame that you've allotted? Is 12 months realistic for you to achieve the goal? Anything is possible, you guys. Anything is definitely possible. So whatever you do, sit down right now, put together a plan of action. Those that do nothing will definitely fail. Those that do something will achieve some of the goals they want to. When I hit 2019, I had so many goals laid out for me. Now hear me clear. I did not reach every single goal. I did not hit the target that I wanted for each and every one of my goals. Some of them I super exceeded. Some of them I barely made the goal target that I was aiming for. But the purpose is, the point that I'm getting across is that I put it on my board. I wrote it down so that I could visually see the board. I looked at the board on a regular basis. I had accountability partners that were holding me accountable. And believe me, when I say accountability partners, they did hold me accountable. And if you don't have a circle of friends that are going to hold you accountable, that are going to make you do the right things that you're supposed to do, you probably need to change your circle of friends. But I really wanted to hop on here and say, put together a SMART goal, you guys. One that's specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and a timetable for you to follow. All right? If this was great news or great information for any of you, please subscribe to my station. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. All right? Make sure you leave a comment, make sure you share, and to learn more information about us, all you have to do is visit my website at www.myfinancialhome.com. www.myfinancialhome.com, and don't forget to follow me on all social media outlets at Cozette M. White. Until my next money conversation, you all have an awesome and amazing day, and I will catch up with you later.